It shows you the type of quality of teams that Texas Tech got knocked out by. Without a doubt, the Red Raiders have been dangerous in the tournament. They're getting close to claiming a title for themselves.
Well, this marks the first contest with the school for Junior. He hasn't been playing organized ball for too long, but he has learned very quickly.
Hey, there's no denying it. He's a bit raw, without question, but the coaching staff thinks he'll improve rapidly. The athleticism and skill, evident and obvious, just a matter of time before he smooths it out. You got to remember now, he only played 1 year in high school.
Now here's Junior. He's got 7. Barry can't get it to go. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Charles. Here's Blackman, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Texas Tech leading. Junior with it. Picked up by Blackman. That shot off. Now the Wildcats take it the other way.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard.
Here's McCarthy. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
It's been a great time to be a Villanova fan recently. A couple of national titles in the last decade will do that for you. One of the best programs in the country at the moment.
And those titles for Villanova, 2016 and 2018.
Tell you what, this is truly a golden era for Wildcat basketball. You know, it's been a byproduct, I think, of the school being consistent and staying near the top of the polls on a regular basis. And, you know, as a result, typically the Wildcats are one of the top seeds in the tournament, too.
So it's the Wildcats now. They trail by 3. Outside, Watson. McCarthy. Back to Watson. Pass to Blackman. Some solid defense from Neely. Junior drives in. Can't connect from short range. Here's McCarthy. Covered by Junior. To the inside. Blackman. And Blackman slams it in. Now Junior. 10 points for him. Livingston outside. Pass to Thompson. Back to Livingston. From beyond the arc. And it's Justice with the rebound.
You know, the Red Raiders have had just a few drafted players over the years. Not really a hotbed for NBA players historically coming out of that program. But in recent years, that's starting to change.
And out of bounds, the Wildcats will take it. So it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Wildcats ahead, up by 5. And through the first half of play, what about Junior's performance stands out?
You know, he's kind of letting the game come to him. Not exactly taking over like we've come to expect. But he's been steady Eddie out there.
And I look for him to step it up in the second half. Scouts always in attendance. You don't want to be seen as coasting, or it can cost you.
Well, I really like the determination from Junior on this play. Took the foul and still got the hoop. Well done.
The Wildcats leading. Pass to Justice. Watson. Here's Blackman. He's guarded by Neely. The fadeaway. Here's Charles. And that's out of bounds. Villanova will retain possession. Here's McCarthy. 11 points in the game. Another shot. You guys, for a long time now, Villanova has been a great place for guards and wings with some incredible talent coming out of those positions.
And if you're a perimeter player, Villanova is a fantastic place to grow your game. The school has done a great job of developing the talent of their perimeter players. It's been a major strength of the program the last few decades.
Here's McCarthy. For Thompson, and the basket by McCarthy.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Junior drives in. Thompson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Junior.
And we knew what Thompson was thinking here. It's no secret he's out to distinguish himself as a top college prospect from beyond the arc.
Pass to Charles. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Junior. His shot comes out, and Villanova the other way now.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
Villanova, part of the Philly Big Five, one of 5 schools in Philadelphia that is a hotbed for basketball talent.
You think about the Big Five schools that reside in the Philadelphia area, and Villanova clearly has had the most success. Philadelphia is a great hotbed of basketball and recruiting. I'll tell you what, that whole area loves the sport, and there are always terrific players in the city.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up. Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And that one's good. Parker.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Now here's Junior. Charles defending. Pass to Thompson. The three. Rebound by the Wildcats. Now here's Charles. Here's Fox. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Red Thompson. And you guys, Junior being named as starter for this team right off the bat. Did that catch you off guard, or did you see that coming?
Well, there isn't a doubt that Junior will be great eventually. There's an argument to be made that he should have been eased into big minutes, but Coach trusted the impact that Junior has on the floor from the get-go.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And it's Junior missing. Wildcats trailing. Pulls up from 12. Charles' shot's good. And so it's Texas Tech with it. Junior outside. Thompson outside. Poked loose. And that's out of bounds. Texas Tech will retain possession. And the Wildcats will go for a different look here. Out to Thompson. Junior outside. It's good.
And a freshman out of California, guard Red Thompson. Not a major recruit by most listings, but he can play. Another solid young option for this team.
Here's Fox. Charles with it. Great D that time from Junior.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here's Neely. On the wing, Junior. Back to Livingston. Stopping the clock from the arc. And it's Justice with the rebound. And Thompson a bit flighty on the court, or at least that's the scouting report. But which freshman players aren't like that?
You know, the coaching staff sees something in him, and they might be on to something here. You look at Thompson, they were very excited to add him to the list of incoming freshmen. I think he'll be a big part of what this program does and becomes the next couple of years.
Pass to Neely. Shoots over Blackman. Neely no good. Here's Fox. And Neely over to help. Outside Charles. Trying his luck from D. And the ball out of play. The Red Raiders will have it. Texas Tech in the lead. A contributor to any team's success is the chemistry on the floor between the players. Do you guys think the brevity of college careers makes it harder to build those bonds?
I don't think so. No, these players are studying together, practicing together, living together. You instantly form strong connections in those situations.
Hey, I agree wholeheartedly. I mean, a lot of these guys are making friendships that are going to last a lifetime with their teammates. Just one more way in which these college seasons are where players are really forged on and off the floor.
Here's McCarthy on the wing. Watson. Blackman. He's guarded by Neely. And it's Blackman missing. Junior left side. Johnson outside. Pass to Livingston. And here's Junior. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up. That one on Justice.
As they say on the playground, I ain't scared. Junior taking it hard to the bucket. No fear in that young man.
And he makes the first of the 1-and-1. And that's good as he hits both shots. So it's the Wildcats now. And here's Charles. The 3 from Watson. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Stretching the court with the 3 that time. A 6'8" forward like Watson has to have that shot in his bag if he's going to be an NBA player.
With the best college players often leaving without playing the full 4 years, it's always interesting how much teams change year to year.
Hey, college stars are like shooting stars. Blink and you'll miss them. It's definitely one of the most interesting challenges of the college game for coaches.
Absolutely. I mean, coaches have to constantly adapt to new rosters. They're more focused on getting the best pieces to fit their strategy rather than recruiting guys to build a strategy around.
Here's Long. That shot off the mark, and Texas Tech will come the other way. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Junior missing.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Jones outside. Pass to Sanders. Here's Law. Launches a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he gets them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. The three from Watson, off the mark. So it's Texas Tech picking up the win.
And hard to overlook the contribution from Junior. I mean, he was every bit as good as advertised.
Yeah, a lot of hype surrounding this young man. Still developing, but it's easy to see why he has scouts buzzing and projecting his potential for growth.
And that'll do it. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. So long.
Good win, Junior.
All I'm focused on is getting us to the tournament.
Hey, that's why we brought you here. Play the game the right way. Guys in this locker room, they really respect that. This team needs a leader right now. All right? Hey, listen to me. This team will go as far as you take us. I'm gonna need you to own that, all right?
Yes, sir.
Good job.
Thanks, Coach.
My major, here to ask for a favor. I need the money and clothes, the flashy cars and the jewels. All these rappers is good, flashing lights and I pose. On the road to give you my soul. Hold on, all the fans screaming names, ain't naming names, leave for days, amen. Never been on my level, keep pushing hits, how you in trouble? You, my money is flipping, these racks is tripping. Numbers don't lie with my ex.
What Coach have to say? Nothing really. He likes me, right?
Those numbers up in your draft position gonna be sitting pretty too, right?
I'm saying you want to play on a higher level, right? I don't care if it's football, basketball, anything. I don't even care if it's one of the top leagues. We're still talking about all-stars from every state, every country for the last 15 years. There is no let-up. You got to be ready for that.
Man, what makes you think I'm not ready?
Just asking me that question tells me you're not ready.
Because I'm not afraid enough?
That's better. That's a start. That's right, because outperforming just your teammates, that's not going to cut it no more, right? What happens when you feel overwhelmed? Because that's going to happen. What happens when you feel like it's just not clicking? What do we do then?
Work when you're on the clock ain't work.
Thank you. Okay, so you do listen sometimes. All right, not wasting my time. Look, son.
Good to see you, dude.
Respect. Thanks, young man. Look. Your ceiling is sky high. I believe in you with everything I got, but you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in your talents. You gotta show commitment if you want to cash in on this.
I am committed.
All right, I believe that. I believe that. I also know there's always more for us to do. Always. Let's go.
Let's turn this baby around.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's time for college basketball, and we have an exciting matchup on the way. We'll watch the UCLA Bruins in this one as they go up against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Along with analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt. Tonight, we get a look at some of the next generation of NBA stars.
You know, that's one of my favorite parts of watching these games, seeing what kind of dynamic, new, fresh players will soon be headed to the league.
Here we go. Yeah, plenty of NBA hopefuls on these two teams. It'll be interesting to see who really distinguishes themselves from the pack.
Pass to Jones. Back to Kelly. Over Livingston. Not enough on that one as it misses. Junior right side. Here's Neely. Sheldon with a block. Here's Kelly. Pass to Sheldon. Bell. Outside Kelly. Back to Sheldon. Here's Bell. Carter. One of the most amazing moments in the history of UCLA, and there's a ton to choose from, was their incredible 88-game win streak.
You know, I don't think we'll ever see anything like that again. The team was ranked #1 in the polls for about 2.5 years straight. It's hard to fathom a winning streak that long. Kudos to the UCLA Bruins.
Now here's Bell. Pass to Carter. And here's Bell. Back to Carter. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Kelly. Here's Sheldon. Rebounded by Montgomery. Junior with it. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast.
Well, I tell you what, his football background, early in high school, he played on the gridiron, so Junior is no stranger to initiating and embracing contact.
Carter up top. Jones, he's guarded by Neely. Pass to Kelly from downtown. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Texas Tech will have it the other way. On the wing, Junior. Here's Neely. Yes! And it's Junior picking up the assist. You guys, when you look at the stretch UCLA had in the 60s and 70s, it all came from having dominant centers.
Lou Alcindor, now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was followed by Bill Walton, an equally dominant force. Both were great pros, but in college, they were on another level.
Bell outside. Pass to Jones. Kelly. Back to Jones. Bell covered by Junior. Now here's Kelly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying his luck from deep. Carter's shots off.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And it's going to be 2 free throws, drawing the contact on the shot.
Always a good idea to go up strong inside. Junior draws contact and gets to the line.
Both teams will make substitutions. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. UCLA trailing. Well, it's easy to say which was the most successful season for the Red Raiders. 1996, they were a force for the majority of that season.
That team went an incredible 30-2 overall before falling in the round of 16. The Red Raiders went undefeated in their conference that year. That season helped spur them to move to a bigger conference with tougher competition.
And here's Bell, looking for his first basket still in this one. Back to Sheldon, pass to Kelly. Again, the miss by the Bruins. Texas Tech with the ball to the wing on the left side. Nixon, yes! And it's Junior picking up the assist.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
They've been looking out of sorts on the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
A baseline J, that one falls.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made. Well, when you win as much as UCLA has in the past and currently, it starts with talent. UCLA has always been great at producing NBA players. Take a look at all the former Bruins in the NBA, and it indeed is an impressive list.
And some of the big stars in the NBA today are Bruins. Guys like Westbrook, Love, and Lonzo Ball. No matter what the era is, you know UCLA is going to have NBA-level talent.
Pass to Adams. Over Detman. And the basket by Adams. Texas Tech leading. And that goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Both teams deciding to change it up.
And guys, we're seeing Junior develop right before our eyes. With every game he plays, he's maturing more and more. A lot of the skills that take years for most players to master seem to come naturally for him.
Here's Pavin over to the left wing. And here's Bell from the arc. It's rebounded by Livingston. And so it's Texas Tech with it. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Well, I really like the package that Red Thompson has. He's not really flashy, but uber effective. He's a combo guard, has a real nose for scoring, can knock it down from outside or attack the rim effectively.
Outside McGee. Adams. And stolen by Junior. Pass to Barry. Speaking of Thompson, he doesn't give you much on defense, but his offense is the selling point.
His defense should improve, but you can live with where he's at. Fortunately, he more than makes up for it with his skill set on the offensive end. He's a natural shot creator for himself as well as for others.
Here's Adams. Jones outside. Here's Pavin. Left side, McGee from beyond the arc. And he's good on the three ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Junior outside to the inside. And the rebound goes to the Bruins. Now here's Carter. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pulls up from the elbow. They shoot again. The ball is off target, and that miss makes him 2 for 3. And guys, Junior is as raw of a player as they get. He didn't start playing organized ball until recently, but this program believes in him.
And, you know, he only played his senior year of high school as far as basketball goes, but that was enough to impress this coach to offer him a spot on the team. And you can see the raw athleticism and the skills are starting to come along nicely, too.
And it's Adams finishing it off. Here's Junior. He's got 11. Thompson outside. From outside the arc. The rebound by Jones. They've got a chance here to cut the deficit within 10. Back to Carter. Pass to Pavin. Jones. He's covered by Thompson. And here's McGee. Puts up a three. Junior grabs the miss. Here's Texas Tech now. And Junior throws it down.
That's how his coaches wanted Junior playing the game at full speed, staying active, driving, not waiting around.
Outside McGee. Adams. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, UCLA has one of the richest histories of any school in college hoops. The wins, the legacies they've created, hard for any other school to match the lore that UCLA has.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Out, and we are headed to halftime. It's the Red Raiders up by 9. And about halfway through, what have you seen from Junior thus far?
He's scoring with real efficiency, making it look pretty easy offensively.
Great shot selection and an instinct for scoring the ball. His talent level is obvious, and he's having his way.
Junior outside. Pass to Montgomery. Kicks it out to Junior. He can't get it to go. So the Bruins will take it the other way. Outside Kelly. Back to Bell. Carter. Outside Kelly. Jones with the ball. He's guarded by Neely. Outside Kelly. Now here's Jones. Robbing the block. And here's Bell from the arc.
Well, it's all about winning for UCLA. They own the record for the most titles in college hoops. An incredible 11 championship banners at their gym. And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
It's good. Now Junior. 13 points in the game. Livingston on the wing. Junior. He's covered by Bell. Out to Thompson. Yes! And it's Junior picking up the assist. You guys, all those titles add such a mystique to the Bruins basketball program.
Well, it was one of the most dominant eras in any sport at any level. Bruins won most of their titles in the 60s and 70s, and at one point, they won 7 straight and 10 titles in 12 years, never to be repeated.
Here's Junior. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He's 6 for 9.
You know, when he's effective on the inside, Junior can give opponents a lot of problems. It also spreads the defense and opens up the perimeter for him.
Back to Bell. Pass to Kelly. Carter with the ball. Here's Bell. He lets go from deep. Red Thompson with the rebound.
You know, the Red Raiders have had a number of outstanding seasons, and yet the highest tournament seed they've gotten has been as a 3, which is a little bit surprising. I thought they had perhaps been higher at some point.
And Texas Tech is in a tough conference. Hard to amass a pristine record when you go up against top teams. Still, I imagine it's a goal for the school to get a 1 seed in the near future.
And stolen by Junior. Here's Carter. Pass to Kelly. Will it go? Drains it from beyond the arc.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Here's Junior, and the dunk by Junior.
And what you got to appreciate about Junior, he never lets his foot off the pedal. Just a machine out there.
So it's UCLA now. Carter outside. Now Jones. Up top, Kelly. Pass to Carter. Sheldon a screen.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Now here's Junior. 21 points in the game. Thompson outside. A big part of what elevates the excitement of these college games has got to be the die-hard fans, who are so unrelenting in their support of their teams.
You got that right. These crowds stay amped up for the entire game. The dedication of these fans is truly second to none.
Yeah, you know, these fans will do about anything to fire their teams up and give them an edge. That's why a lot of these schools really literally think of their fans as the sixth man.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And Junior throws it down.
And once Junior spots a lane, it's all over. Flies inside and goes right over the defense for a big dunk.
Carter outside. Kelly misses the 3. Junior with it. Pass to Neely. A 15-footer. And another basket for Texas Tech.
Showing he has the ability to read a defense. Junior, fantastic pass to set up a teammate.
McGee on the wing. Now Sheldon. Carter outside. No good with the triple.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Given how players come and go from college teams, the only real consistency we get year to year are the coaches.
Well, you know, that and the mascots. But absolutely, for a lot of these teams, coach is kind of the de facto star. And given how rapidly the lineups change, it's really a unique challenge to succeed as a coach at this level because of all the roster turnover every couple of years.
I have to agree with that. You're constantly reshaping your approach in reaction to your latest recruits and losses. It's an impressive balancing act they have to pull off.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Kelly. Sinks the three-pointer.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
So both teams making some changes here. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Now here's Junior. Livingston outside. On the wing, Junior puts up a three. Good on the three-point shot.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
One thing that makes these games extra special to me is that we could be seeing parts of the future NBA championship team out there.
You know, if only you could pick them out, right? Forecast the future a bit. I agree. That question in the back of your mind, is this a future MVP? Adds another layer of interest.
It's tough to think about how many of these players have that dream for themselves, knowing only the very best are going to take that next step and join the league.
Now here's Junior. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kelly. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Here's the Bruins with the ball. Bell with it. Denton picks him up. Kelly's got room. The rebound by the Red Raiders.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Out to Livingston. Junior. Back to Holland. Junior. He's covered by Bell. And the foul called on Junior. That'll be his second foul. So it's Texas Tech picking up the win.
And hard to overlook the contribution from Junior. I mean, he was every bit as good as advertised.
Yeah, a lot of hype surrounding this young man. Still developing, but it's easy to see why he has scouts buzzing and projecting him.
Junior, why'd you dunk the ball like that?
Saw an opportunity to make a big play.
Hey, why'd you dunk the ball like that?
Felt like the right time to energize the team.
All right, you're going to have to make a decision about what type of player you're going to be, how you're going to represent yourself and this school. Would your dad have made that play?
Listen, Coach, if I stepped out of line and you don't want me to do it again, fine. I can make the adjustment.
All right, Junior, I'm going to tell you a story. All right, now I'm at my school. I'm bleeding our colors, but I lived on the bench. One particular game, everybody was in foul trouble, so I get tossed in. Now I'm thinking, good, it's my moment. I'm going to give them the razzle-dazzle, behind the back pass, crossover, step back, I threw the kitchen sink at it.
You showed out.
Absolutely, I wanted to show that I belonged in the rotation and off the bench. We ended up winning by 2, so I'm thinking, I'm on cloud 9, life's complete.
Why do I get the feeling that this story does not have a happy ending?
Well, Coach pulls me aside and he tells me I'm back on the bench. He says we should have won by 10, but I made the game about myself, my ego. Every time I wanted to do something special or fancy, we dropped possessions. I was mad. He was wrong. But then I saw the tape. You know what happens next, or you're just tired of listening to me talk?
I'm not, because I'm listening.
Look, Junior, win or lose, play the game the right way. Now, if you think that dunk was the right play, that's fine, but you're going to have to live with that, and there may be some unintended consequences. You got me?
Got you, Coach.
All right.
Smiling, huh?
Hey, don't worry about that.
She got you smiling.
Man,
Look
you
at
go.
you, boy.
Hey, thank you for bringing me here. This place is amazing.
I come here every Monday when Madison's playing. It's so easy to get one-dimensional with like everything that we do, like training and film sessions and travel. And I just want to see so much that's out of that bubble, you know? Like, I have to.
Yeah. Well, I haven't found that thing yet.
No? Why not?
That is a great question, especially because it's so direct.
Well, that's what college is for, right?
Yeah.
Figuring out who you are, and you're exposed to so much, just if you're open to it. Like, all of this makes me so good at soccer in the long run. Like, at least I like to think it does.
You play for the Canadian national team too?
I'm an alternate right now, but yeah, every time I get in line and they sing, "Oh, Canada," I get chills. Like, I can't wait. School lets me take assignments on the road as a special arrangement.
Hold on. If my memory serves me correct, you said basketball players get the treatment.
Yeah.
That's what you said, right?
Yes.
Basketball.
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
I
just
did,
checking.
okay?
Just checking.
But you know what I'm saying, right? Right?
Yeah, I do. I mean, everywhere I go, people are asking me about the games, win or lose.
Especially lose.
Yeah. Expectations are high, but yeah, I get it. I mean, fans, they take everything so personal.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to filter out all that noise.
Yeah. I struggle with it sometimes.
Being good at this, it's your responsibility, you know?
Man, it's just all going by so fast. And I just want to appreciate this moment. So thank you very much.
Thank you, too.